Raptors, we lose a tough game to the Brooklyn Nets. It was a good game. I can't lie. It was a good game. It was a great game, actually. But it was just too much. Kevin Durant and Kyrie were just too much for us. We couldn't contain them. They had our number, and it's just that second half, both of them, they were just nonstop, just cash. And it was against good defense, too. Against good defense, we had no answer for them. If you look throughout the game, it was Fred. I'm gonna be honest. This was one of Fred VanVleet's best games. I finally saw him take a floater, bro. And when he took the floater, it was amazing. And also when he did that step back or like that step back mid range shot against I think Kyrie or Royce O'Neal, one of them, like to tie the to make the game 2 points or 1 point game, bro. I was so happy because that's what I've been wanting for Elite to do. I don't want to see any more games of 11 threes shot. This is a great game by Fred VanVleet. He did a great job initiating the offense. He was a great defensively, honestly, even though Kyrie was shooting in his mouth. There's nothing you can do about that. Our bench was piss poor, man. And this is what I was expecting, honestly, because we don't have a designated bench. I would have liked to see Juancho Hernan-Gomez get some run time. But I guess the matchups, because Nicholas Claxton, this guy looked like John Collins out there. Looked like Josh Smith out there. I was like, who is this guy? And why is he playing so well? Of course, you have Siakam with the triple-double. He was a man of the match. Man of the player of the game. I've been watching so much soccer, but he did everything but make free throws. And that's a problem with the Raptors. We could have easily won this game if we made our free throws. And Siakam was the main culprit, honestly. This is the second game where he shot bad from the free throw line. And we missed too many we missed too many points at the free throw line. Even though, yes, Siakam had 4 of our misses, we went 12 for 18, 67%. I think for the season, we're shooting, I mean, it's only 2 games, small sample size, but I don't, it's just bad. And this is the second game in a row where we went the whole game without making any threes. And then after that, ending the third quarter, and the whole of fourth quarter, everyone was making threes. OG was making threes. It was like timely threes too. And I was really invested in the game. I really thought we could win this game one. Because the amount of threes that we're hitting, it was great to see, but it was too much for Kevin. It was too much. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, they were shooting tough shots. And then he had Royce O'Neal at the end. Bro, like, you know how mad it got me? Who is Royce O'Neal? Like, I hate the guy. Because he's like Patrick Beverly, but he doesn't know that he's not Patrick. But like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, bro, for him to make the shot too, the only 3 of the game, his only 3 of the game, it happened in crunch time. And even when Kyrie had the ball, I was like, yo, I'll live with Royce O'Neal making the shot over us. And he did. I'm not mad at it. I would, bro, if someone went over 3, I would do it again. And that flop he had on Siakam, man, that should have been an and one. And Siakam should have made that layup on KD. KD was right there. So many things that just could have swung our way, because this is a great game though. Team showed heart. It showed heart, but it also showed that we still lack defense. We lacked defense, and we didn't lack defense, but we lacked depth for sure. The 3 hit this game, so I won't say the 3-point line was we shot bad from 3 because we shot good. But it's just the defense, man. Not the defense, the depth. Because I think the biggest difference between the game is Patty Mills gave them great minutes. He made all his free throws. He had more points than our whole bench. And when you have Deshaun Sharp getting into the game and bringing impact, even though Koloko did good, but it's just, if you're going to beat the Nets, we're going to need to do something better. Like Siakam, 37-point triple-double. He's looked great shooting the 3 with confidence. Bro, but we can't rely on Siakam 37-point triple-double. We need the other guys to step up. And our starters, oh, bro, we always have our starters playing well, or decent at least. OG with 10 points. I don't know, man. That's another thing I've been thinking about. Because OG wants to be involved more in the offense. When I'm looking at the stats, 9 shot attempts, he had the least amount of attempts in the whole starting lineup. And he played the most minutes, or second most to Fred VanVleet. And when I see that he shot the least amount, it's just that OG Anunoby, his playmaking, like dribbling skills, is not where it needs to be. And he's like his bag, his one-on-one game is post up, spin, use strength, and I like that. I like that from him, but it's just not enough to be able to call ISOs for him. Like Scotty Barnes was doing some ISOs, making some tough shots, and it's just we didn't take care of the ball in that. I think that the starting of that second quarter, but we came back. That's the only thing. We showed heart in this game. We showed heart. It was a great game. Brooklyn Nets, of course, the two-headed monster, KD, Kyrie, came to ball out. And I think when I look at this game, what I should take it to the next one is we need better play from our bench, because Pressure Chua going 1 for 6 is just unacceptable. It is. Christian Koloko didn't score at all. He scored a free throw. Thaddeus Young just bricked a 3. That's all he did. And we can't have our start lineup all play over 35 minutes. The whole point of this offseason was to bolster our bench. But if Nick Nurse doesn't trust to play more of his bench in the beginning of the season, I understand having a 3 lineup rotation in the ending of the season, which the Raptors did a lot. But you can't trust them to play even 4 guys off the bench in the second game of the NBA season. You can't even give one guy a run. It's just the biggest problem the Raptors had is because a lot of our players were overworked. Fred VanVleet especially, because he's the point guard, playing most minutes, running around fighting through screens, having to facilitate, rebound, defend. Yeah, Siakam is our center. He did a great job rebounding, boxing out. Who else? You have OG, of course, helping out with the boards. So is Scotty Barnes. You can't have all of our starters play 35 minutes and expect us to survive in the long run, because guess what? This is not what good teams are made of. They need to have at least some reliability off the bench. And reliability meaning, bro, I expect our bench to score at least 10 points. At least 10 points. Precious Chua had a bad game. I must say he had a bad game. He had down 1 mid-range. And after that, it was just a bunch of careless drives. But Thaddeus Young only getting 6 minutes of burn time. And coming off our bench, nobody can shoot. That's just a recipe for just disaster. And we got shooters. Justin Champagne, he's a good corner shooter for sure. Juancho Hernangomez, he didn't play. And the problem is because Juancho Hernangomez is literally 6'10". So we have no guards coming off the bench that can shoot like Patty Mills or Seth Curry. We don't have anything like that. And I think we should just pick up someone like Aaron Aflalo. And that guy's retired. That guy's probably plays in Big 3. We need some shooting guard. We need Terrence Ross. Honestly, the person that we need is Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross would make this team so much better. I don't know if that's in the cards, but during the trade deadline, we trade OG Anunoby because, bro, as much as I love OG, he just don't fit. He's great defensively, but it's like him and Scotty Barnes, because we drafted him, it just doesn't match. There's not enough shots for him that he wants. We need a Jeremy Grant. We don't need Jeremy Grant. It would be better because... my apologies. It would be better because if you get a Miles Turner and I don't know, and Brissett, no. We need a guard to come off the bench that can shoot, like a short wing, because this long lineup, it works a little bit, but it's to the point where it's like it's not enough spacing. People are double teaming. It's just a bad combination. But we're 1-1. It was a good game, tough loss, but what can you do? If you like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and peace.